Hello friends, imagine that you meet with your family members or friends, but not really, in a virtual 3D world, one that is created artificially. You enter this world when you are sitting in your room using a special headset or glasses. Similarly, when you are working, studying, or shopping, you do almost all the things in the real world, but not in the real world. Instead, in this virtual, artificially created world, using the special headset or glasses right from your room. How does it sound? Doesn't it sound a little depressing? Friends, Metaverse promises something interesting for the future. It is touted to be a technology that would replace the internet in future and will become the future of humanity.
क्या मेटावर्स बदल देगा इंटरनेट की दुनिया?
I think we have to brace for this race to the metaverse. I think we'll see more and more M&A coming in the gaming space.
The next platform and medium will be even more immersive, an embodied internet where you're in the experience, not just looking at it. And we call this the metaverse, because the future is going to be beyond anything we can imagine.
The word metaverse is made up of two words, meta and verse. The word meta is derived from Greek. It is a prefix that generally means beyond, and the word verse is derived or it came from the word universe. We live in this universe and it will be the metaverse that will be beyond this universe. This word is used to refer to an artificially created world. You might also recall another word called multiverse, the one talked about in the latest Spider-Man film. Multiverse is a concept where there are multiple existing universes. This term is even discussed scientifically. Many people believe that there is not just only one universe, but there are many universes, or the multiverse. But anyway, metaverse means artificially created universe. The internet can also be called a distinct universe. But when you go on internet, there are two dimensions only, or it is mostly about two dimensions. For example, if you are having your phone or your tablet, these have two-dimensional figures or two-dimensional screens. But when metaverse is talked about, it would be a world where we are completely in it, in three dimensions. Like when you are watching a film, you wouldn't be watching it as a viewer, but you would experience yourself in it. For example, if you are seeing Dandy March or the video of Dandy March, you would not only see the photo or the video, but you would experience yourself sitting in a boat and experiencing Dandy March happening nearby. Or when you watch a cricket match, it is in two dimensions, but technically, if we use VR, we can get a 360-degree experience of watching a cricket match around you. We'll try to create an experience that will make you feel as if you are actually watching a match. The word metaverse was first used in the year 1992 in a science fiction book called Snow Crash, written by Neil Stephenson. In this novel, he talked about a dystopian world, a world where real life has been destroyed. The outdoors wasn't livable for humans anymore, and they were living confined to their buildings and rooms and spending their lives in virtual reality. The virtual reality or artificial world was referred to as metaverse by him. You could play this game on the computer and create a second life in this game on the computer. Meeting people virtually, buying items, buying properties in the game, exchanging goods and services, and creating realistic looking avatars is present in this game. Here is an important fact. The word avatar is first popularized in the year 1992 in the book Snow Crash, and it is derived from Hindi Sanskrit word called avatar, which means someone referring to a reincarnation of a deity. Similarly, the word avatar was used here for the characters in virtual reality that you could create. They'll be your avatars. Like this 3D animation of Mark Zuckerberg that you could see, it is the avatar of Mark Zuckerberg that he created on his home. Obviously, this word became more popular in 2009 by a film called Avatar. Recently though, many companies tried to create metaverses and virtual worlds, but the word metaverse was more popularized by a company called Facebook. They changed their name to Meta and said that they would adopt Metaverse, that they want to expand from a social media company to a Metaverse company, and Mark Zuckerberg defined Metaverse in this manner.
And you're going to be able to do almost anything you can imagine. Get together with friends and family, work, learn, play, shop, create, as well as entirely new categories that don't really fit how we think about computers or phones today.
If it were up to Mark, he could have said that we could eat or do bodily functions in the metaverse itself, because the more we spend time on metaverse, the more he will be able to collect data and earn more by selling that data. So we will talk about metaverse later in the next video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for my next video.